Hello and welcome back to the Brothers Off Screen podcast. My name is Tyler. This is my brother Logan, and today we're going to tell the Off Screen audience about Christmas movies that'll get you in the Christmas spirit.
Mm-hmm.
To check out this Christmas edition of the Brothers Off Screen podcast.
As you can tell by our set.
Yes, and our jewelry.
If we haven't made it too obvious.
It is Christmas time, so we thought this would be a great time to lay out some Christmas movies for you guys. Slide them over to you. Put them in a concealed envelope and slide them across the table to you.
Confidential.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we don't have, it's not the exact same list, the two of ours, and it's kind of just like not really a ranking, just like our favorite ones that when we think
just
of
like movies
Christmas.
to check out, to get in the...
Which I would be
spirit.
shocked if, like, you guys didn't see these, but these are more videos that I'm like, or this is a video that I'm more like, these are videos or movies I really, really like, and I know that he really, really likes. Whenever I think of Christmas, I think of these movies. Yeah. So if you guys want to check them out, if you haven't seen them, or maybe this video will spark your interest in the movie again, you're going to go like, oh, I haven't seen The Grinch yet this year. Time to go check out The Grinch again. So yeah, you start us off.
You want me to start us off?
Yeah, you start us off. I'll be generous. It is Christmas after all.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank God.
It is Christmas.
It is Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler. Okay, so, like we said, this is in no particular order. It's kind of just starting off.
So just strewn about. This is my candy cane, by the way. My candy cane staff. Oh, that's the thing. Also, in this video, Logan is dressed as a guy in his PJs.
I've got my Christmas vacation shirt on.
Yes, and I am the kid from Polar Express.
Because he couldn't find anything Christmassy. So.
Correct. I am wearing a robe, and it is his.
So he took my robe, and
now I'm the kid from Polar Express.
Out of all the clothes I've taken from you, it's like
I know, and I'm not even taking this
for
from
today.
you. I know. You can have my robe for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just cut you off. What were your thing?
Starting off strong, I think I'm gonna start with Grinch. That's a great movie to.
That's my number one too.
Yeah.
I mean, not number one, but
just the first one written down. Yeah. It's Grinch.
Wait, which Grinch? There's so many. There's
Jim
the
Carrey.
show. There's the Jim Carrey one, and there's the Illumination.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. Oh yeah, there is the Illumination one. I forgot. Jim Carrey.
You know who plays the Grinch in that movie?
Is it like Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you would know that.
Guess you'll never get it.
You'll never get it. Now I look like an idiot.
No, yes, the Grinch. That's a great one. It's really, it's the Whoville greatness.
That's also whenever I think of like Christmas, I think of that movie. I think when I think of like my great experiences watching Christmas movies, I'm thinking of the Grinch for the most part.
Or like whenever we watch a movie on Christmas Eve, I feel like it's always the Grinch.
I have another movie on this list that I will get into. That's another one that we watch every Christmas. Yeah. As a family too.
And I think too that's just such a good movie because we quote it all the time. Like,
oh my gosh, what's your favorite one-liner from that movie?
I mean, I think the thing I quote the most is I'll just say like I'll be like loathe entirely. or
I like
you're an idiot.
Oh yeah,
you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. I quote that all year.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot. I also love when he goes like this.
Oh no, I know what we quote the most is that's it. I'm not going.
Oh yeah.
What do I wear?
When he's getting dressed, we should watch that after.
No, I know. I now want to watch it. What will I wear?
That's it. I'm
not going.
Yeah, I love that movie. The movie's so good.
Yeah, dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again.
I can't cancel that
again. See, great movie.
He's so good in that movie.
So
Jim
awesome.
Carrey's so amazing.
Yeah.
I have a couple of Jim Carrey movies in this actually, but
oh really?
He's in a couple of Christmas movies. I was not expecting Jim Carrey to be strewn about these Christmas films.
Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great.
Dude,
if you haven't seen The Grinch, watch it again.
If you haven't seen The Grinch, I condone you leaving this video early and going to watch that movie.
Watching it
because
right now.
That's insane if you have not seen that movie. But if you have seen the movie,
go watch it again.
We're going to watch it again when
this is over because now we've talked about it.
I know, because it's so freaking good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also have The Grinch on here, but I'm going to go different and go with Love Actually.
That's a great one. I was only introduced to Love Actually like a couple years ago.
That sounds like you. That sounds like a you thing.
Yeah.
But that's a total 180 from The Grinch, though.
Oh, I know.
But The Love Actually is a story about this is something that I wouldn't be surprised if people haven't seen, but this is definitely more off the wall than The Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a story about I think it's like
it's a bunch of different perspectives and a bunch of different people,
and they're all interconnected,
and they end up all being connected. So
it's all about like their lives during Christmas, and a lot of them are based around love, and even if it's not like a romantic love, like one of them's like a music or a rock star and his manager, just like the friendship love that they have.
Mm-hmm.
But this is more of like a heartfelt film, I think.
Yeah,
but I don't really have a ton to say about Love Actually, other than I like the movie a lot and I watch it every year.
Yeah, it's like a rom-com / sad /
I am a rom-com fan as well.
You are a rom-com fan.
So no, I do love me some Love Actually.
I like that movie, and
like everybody will know from this scene. It's like parodied all the times when he has the cards and he's like, shh, tell him it's character.
Oh yeah.
Also, that guy's kind of scum.
No, I know.
That guy's kind of a scumbag.
I feel like
he's totally
just
crushing
met this
on
girl, but he's like
he's crushing on his best friend's wife.
Best friend's wife, but that like she doesn't even. They're not like best friends. He doesn't.
No, they're best friends, dude.
No, I'm saying he's best friends with him.
Yeah,
but those two. It's not like they've been friends forever. It's like
he's only known her as long as his
once
boy.
he got her, and then he's like,
now he's like, ugh. Yeah. But what about me? What about me? Yeah, that guy's kind of scummy, but that's the only part of that movie that I'm like, what a scumbag.
Oh, what a scumbag.
Okay, next movie. Next. Thank you.
See, again, I also had Love Actually second. Again, no ranking, excellent. But we just wrote the same movies.
I think it's because we see that we watch the same ones every year. Like, our family is very, like, watching the same ones.
Yeah. Okay, my next one. Speaking of Tyler's outfit, Polar Express.
Ooh,
that's my next one.
I have that written down as well.
Love Polar Express. That's a great movie. Something I learned recently is that I always thought I feel like I always knew this, but I just got it like confirmed. Is that Tom Hanks plays like almost every character in that movie.
He's heavily involved in that movie.
He's because it showed like behind the scenes of him like wearing like the balls and like doing like the body work.
What was this live action or was it
not
live action? Was that what am I thinking of when they put the balls on you? It's motion capture.
Yeah, motion.
Is this movie motion
capture?
Like
behind the scenes of him like being the little boy and like acting out.
He's the little boy.
I saw like a thing of. It could be wrong, but no, it was like him being the body.
He's the train conductor.
He's the train conductor.
Ghost.
He's Santa. He's the
Santa.
hobo on the train. He's the puppet in the train. Like he's a lot, and
Tom
it's
Hanks,
something that like I always was like. I feel like that's his voice, but I just never really cared to look it up to see.
What's your favorite moment for that movie? I'm curious.
I think when he's Tokyo drifting on the ice. No, I don't think that's my favorite.
With the train?
But I love that part. Yeah, when they're like Tokyo drifting, it's like a hard Instagram edit. It's like
that would be your favorite part.
No, it's not my favorite, but I do like that scene. It's really intense.
Dude, that scene does not even cross my mind when discussing what your favorite scene from the movie is. Not even a little bit. I like the part when he's like, elves. That's something I quote all the time too. I literally said that before we started.
Speaking of that part too, there's that part of the elf that didn't even get animated and he's just like floating across the screen.
What? Really?
Have you noticed that?
No, I have not seen that.
In the scene, where they're like it's showing all the elves walk by after he says that. It's the crowd of elves and there's an elf just this. he's like this and just
He's the one everyone forgot about.
They just forgot to do him and he's just floating across the screen. He's literally just like this and
and that one elf.
Yeah, and that one elf and
oh God.
No, yeah. I think my favorite would just scene of that. I don't know. I don't know. I like I can only think of Tokyo drifting.
Okay, cool. That's your favorite part then. That's okay.
A great movie. Go watch it.
Next one that I am obsessed with.
Wait, I want to say one more thing. It was just nothing but elementary school vibes.
That's
when
true,
you're sitting in like the day before Christmas break, and you have your hot chocolate, and they turn on Polar Express.
That's one.
That's my favorite scene. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Okay, do you know what that? Can you sing that song for me? Do you think you know it, or at least say the words?
Hot chocolate. Hey, we got it. Hot chocolate.
We got it.
Yeah.
Well, when he goes, "Hey, we only got one rule." No,
we only got one rule.
we only got one thing.
He says one thing too.
No,
he says we only got one rule, and we got one thing, which is
Dude,
hot chocolate.
I don't think he
swear
does.
I feel like fact check it. Fact check in the comments.
It's the fact that you were so confident.
Hey,
we only got one thing.
We got one stuff.
Oh my goodness,
Shut
that's
up.
so funny.
Move on to the
bro.
next one.
Okay, next, I would say is, I don't know if I want to save this one. I'm gonna save this one for last. And
Save that one for last.
I think, because I know you have it on your list too.
Okay, just move on.
Okay, but I'm gonna say, okay, read my mind.
Oh, so that I don't say it too?
Yeah, so you don't say it
Just
too.
show me what it is.
No, I want to see if you can read my mind.
I don't know.
Do it.
I don't
No,
know
just
how to-
just trust. Okay, ready? Watch. Read my mind. Okay, boom. He's not gonna say it.
The first thing
All
I
right.
say in the next one's gonna
Next,
be
I would
that
say
one.
is Christmas Story. It's a really nostalgic one for us as well. Our family watches it every Christmas Eve, and there's a ton of quotable one-liners from that movie. You'll shoot your eye out. You know the oh Ralphie.
I love Santa.
I like Santa.
Okay.
And he's like yeah.
Yeah. Just turns around.
Yeah, that's dude. That movie's so funny. The remake was not good. Do not watch
They did
the
a
remake.
remake?
Well, it was like a sequel, and he was like older, and he was like a dad, and it was not
Really?
good.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but Christmas Story is really
the bell
fun.
rang.
But the bell rang.
Ralphie.
Ralphie,
The bell rang.
come on, guys, don't leave me out
Don't leave me out here.
Yeah, that movie's so good, and he
That's a
cleans
great
his mouth
movie.
out with soap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie's amazing. And when he goes to change the tire, and he's like, "Oh, fudge." And
Yeah.
he says, "But I didn't say
But
fudge."
I didn't say fudge. I also like how that movie ends with him getting away with a lie. Like,
Which lie?
he shoots his eye out, and
Oh,
then the
yeah.
movie ends with him like crying, and then and then he goes in his room and he's like going to sleep, and he's like, I got away with it. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's like, "I got away
I
with
can't
it."
believe they bought it.
Yeah. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your next one?
I feel like I'm instantly gonna say the one you're trying to.
Let's see. I wanna see you
communicate
do
with me. Okay, I'm gonna try my best not to. So the one I'm gonna say right now is the shirt, Christmas Vacation.
Okay, good. You did not go with the one I was thinking.
I purposely went on the one that I know that you didn't have in your
Let's
list.
see. I want
But-
to know if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Christmas
But
Vacation.
Christmas Vacation, that's a great one because it's really funny to watch. You know, again, there are a lot of
Yeah, Chevy Chase is hilarious.
Chevy Chase is
too.
hilarious.
I love Chevy Chase.
It's just again not like kind of your classic Christmas movie because it's just like it's it's one of those movies where it's all going wrong until the very end, and they're kind of just like
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that movie is mayhem, dude.
the whole movie is mayhem until the very end.
That's true.
Like
That movie
so it's
is
just really
insane.
fun watching
The Griswold
everything.
family Christmas.
The Griswold family
Dude,
Christmas
I
tree.
think Christmas movies just. I think because we all watch them so often that they are just all quotable one-liners.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I cannot
Love
hold
that
that
movie.
thing anymore.
I shall take your take
Okay,
your
perfect.
cane.
Yeah, you got it this time. Do you have anything else to say about Christmas Vacation?
Watch it.
Watch it. Yeah, I think Christmas Vacation. That's never one that I'm like, oh, it's Christmas time to watch Christmas Vacation. But I
But
do
it's definitely
like
one that's to check
if you
out.
turned it on, I'd be for sure like down to watch it. Okay, next
Yep.
I would say is I would be surprised if this is on your list, but Spirited. I love Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. Another Will Ferrell. I mean, not another, but you know, his very classic one. But
Oh, the one we haven't said yet, but you already know.
yeah, but Spirited. I love Spirited. Actually, we watched it in the theaters in when we both lived in Georgia about like a year
almost
and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we lived there a while ago, and that's a movie that we were stuck in Georgia for Christmas, and we decided to go watch Spirited in theaters. And I did not like that movie when we left. We left, and I was like, that movie sucked.
Yeah, we left it. We were like, how do you mess up a movie with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, I
Like,
know. But since watching that movie, I have gone back and listened to that whole soundtrack, and the entire soundtrack is on my like show tunes playlist. So,
even before we started recording, he has not stopped
yeah.
singing.
Christmas morning feeling. Yeah, so
Go on, Tyler. I know you want to sing it.
I know. I got to. But I love all the songs in that movie, and it's a great twist on the Christmas Carol story, which I'll get into later. It's on my list as well. But a really great twist on that narrative. And Ryan Reynolds is amazing. Will Ferrell's really funny in it. And then there's some parts in it that that like are really cringy, but for the most part, I like the music, I like the actors, I like
Are
the
we,
story.
are we trying to give away spoilers of movies, even though it's like?
Yeah,
Because I was gonna say
Spoiler
the ending
warning.
of when he finally redeems himself and then
he gets
dies.
killed.
I was like,
And then
wait,
he
what?
dies. Yeah, that's funny.
He's like this little girl. It's what, his niece or something.
yes.
Yeah, the little girl. He's finally like, see, I'm a good guy, and she's finally like, I love you, and then he's like, like,
he's dead.
What?
I actually thought that he was gonna survive that for the longest time. Then they were like, no, he's dead. He's
Yeah,
gone.
he like stood up and started singing, and they're like, yeah, but you're actually dead.
Yeah, he's actually dead though.
Yeah,
That
that was a shocking twist to that movie.
Yeah, but I like that movie. I like Spirited. Is that on your list at all?
No, it is not actually.
I knew it. Okay, what's another one from your list?
Another one from my list. Let's see here. One that I would not be actually surprised at all if a lot of you haven't seen this. Is the Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I love those movies. You know what I'm talking about?
Who's in it?
So no one, I don't think we'd know, but it's an animated claymation one.
Oh, is it the I want to be a dentist?
That's the Rudolph. Yeah, is I want to be a dentist. But
oh
no,
yeah, but there is a Santa one.
there because
with Jack Frost.
we as kids had the
We had all of
DVD
them.
disc that had what's his name? God, we had the Santa Claus Coming to Town, Rudolph.
The Rudolph,
Then we had
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. I was gonna say Jack Frost. I know that's not
No,
right,
Jack
but-
Frost is in the Santa Claus one that you're talking
Yeah.
about though.
So, but then we had that one.
I just love the guy being I want to be a dentist.
I want to be a dentist. Like, okay.
The elf that wants to be a dentist.
Yeah. So yeah, we had that disc or that whole like thing, and every Christmas I would watch it because
Really?
oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, there was also Rudolph. Rudolph was one of the ones.
I
you
said that
mentioned.
like 3 times.
Did you really? Oh,
Yes.
no.
But no,
Now
I
I look-
love
now I
that
look
movie. And
foolish.
it's so old that I like doubt any of you have seen it, but it's really good. And
Yeah,
it's
that's a classic.
it's
If
really
you-
nostalgic.
If you
yeah.
can stand watching older movies, that's
yeah,
a
if you
great
can stand,
one. I know that's the thing because I'm with you guys. If it's not nostalgic for me, I have a really hard time
Yeah.
watching old movies. But
yeah, no, if you can't stand them moving like this and their mouths being like,
just wait for the I want to be a dentist.
I want to be a dentist, and then it's worth it.
Yeah, for real. Just watch it up until that point.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that movie too. That's a good one. That's a good good list. Okay, next on my list, Home Alone.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Home Alone, dude. Home Alone's great. Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, so good in that movie. I don't know who the other guy is.
I don't know his name. Did you see that Macaulay Culkin just got his star of Hollywood on the his star on
He
the Hollywood
just barely
star?
got a what?
Yeah, he only like just barely got it.
Dude, people watch that movie every year. Sometimes
Which is kind of surprising though. That yeah, like
it took him this long to
he
get
got
it.
a Hollywood Star of Fame for a movie he did when he was like 8 years
Oh
old.
yeah, because he does
Like,
not make movies.
he doesn't really
anymore.
make movies anymore. But
Yeah, or at least well-known movies, anyways.
yeah, but no, I love that's a great movie. You know,
That is a great movie.
Abandon your kids more often and make a good movie.
I know. Well, like that whole movie when he's you know, like causing physical harm to the people
Yeah.
that enter, where he's like actually a lot of the times like those guys are dead for sure.
Yeah, drops a paint can into their
I know
face.
into his dude steps fully onto
Steps
a nail.
fully into a nail.
Oh, dude, that's awful, bro. I cannot watch that scene. It makes me like so
Really?
queasy. Yeah,
I can watch it, but I don't like
dude,
it.
the nail is like this big.
No, yeah, the nail was like this big,
And
and
he
it just shows his foot go fully
slowly into
yeah,
it.
slow
That's the
motions his
thing
foot
too.
into it.
Is I'm like, no, it's like, dude, he doesn't like if you were to step fully down, like you'd be like, oh, ow, that hurts. But he goes,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh,
Well, then he stands
Ouch.
there and goes.
what do you think is the funniest prank that he pulled? I guess.
Oh,
prank,
I think
but-
by far just when he puts the spider on his face and he's just,
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a funny one. I like
that
that one.
scream is so funny.
That's your favorite one?
just in terms of the scream.
I think my
love that
favorite is
scream.
when Joe Pesci's going in through the dog door and Macaulay Culkin's just sitting there. He's like, "Hello."
No,
and
that's
shoots
the,
him in
that's the other
face.
guy. That's the other guy. Is yeah, he goes hello.
and just shoots him in the face.
You know but how fast that movie would be over if that was a real gun.
Oh yeah, for real. Or
Hello.
if those were real robbers.
No, I
There's
know,
a Family Guy
seriously.
skit about that.
No, yeah. Hey, watch out! There's some.
Yeah, watch out. There's
cars right
some
there.
There's some glass right
Yeah.
there. Oh, thanks.
You guys better watch out! I got I got a spider up
Yeah,
here.
but just so you guys know, I have a tarantula.
I have a tarantula, and then just turn and shoot him.
Dude, that's how that movie would actually go. But I think that's my favorite is when he shoots him in the face. Also,
That's my favorite part of Home Alone is when he shoots him in the face and kills him.
it's so funny. No, when he shoots him in the face.
I know. I thought
you were.
my brain thought of Family Guy still.
Oh, also, I talk about movies, or I talk about food that I really want to eat in movies.
Oh.
That sundae he makes, dude.
The sundae and for whatever reason the Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh, dude, those both
Just
look.
you know
what we should
in movies
get?
when they
You know
sit
what we should
down
get today?
and prepare to eat a meal and then they're like, oh, can't eat this. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh my gosh.
take
yeah.
a bite, please.
Yeah. Take a single bite of that
Take a
mac and cheese.
single bite, please.
Or when he eats the cheese pizza, someone's gonna have to barf it up.
Someone's gonna have to barf
'Cause
it
it's
up. 'cause
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, I think
Average older brother experience.
Is it? I didn't have an older brother. I would have known.
What were you saying you should eat after this?
That mac and cheese.
Oh, that mac
dude.
and cheese. Oh,
Some Spirals.
mac and cheese.
If you didn't know, Spirals mac and cheese is
Spirals mac and
far
cheese is the
superior
best mac and
to
Kraft
any
mac
other
and
Kraft
cheese.
mac and cheese. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Kraft mac and cheese, like the normal kind, and then there's like the shells and all the other stuff, and then there's the spirals,
And then there's
dude.
spirals.
The spirals are.
Ugh.
What's your favorite Kraft mac and cheese?
Yeah,
Put in the comments.
Leave it in the comments what your favorite Kraft mac and
I'm
cheese is.
genuinely curious as to what people are going to say.
As the pasta shape makes a real difference.
It does. It does, dude.
It does.
It really does. Okay. Anyways, what's your next one?
Anyways, back to Christmas movies.
I know. Enough with the mac and cheese.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Not a
now.
sponsor.
I'm hungry now.
We're just chowing on some mac and cheese while we're making this video. That'd be funny.
My next one is people still debate if this is a Christmas movie or not, but
Dude,
Nightmare
do
Before
not,
Christmas.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put Die Hard, and I was like, do not talk to me about Die Hard right now, Logan.
Oh my God, Die Hard.
That
best
would have been
movie.
so funny, bro.
Every man's favorite movie for whatever
every
reason.
man's favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Not at all, dude.
Yeah,
I do
it's
not.
Nightmare Before
I do
Christmas.
like that movie, but okay.
Again, claymation.
Do you think that's more of a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
The Christmas is in the title. Halloween is not in the title.
That's fair.
It's a Christmas
And also
movie
it's Halloween
with
characters.
scary Halloween aspects in it.
That's true.
Like,
that's fair.
It's a Halloween take on Christmas.
It is during Christmas.
It
That's
is,
true.
yeah.
Okay, what
So-
were you gonna say about it?
Oh, I just love it. I just love that movie.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I didn't have it on my list because it's so like I didn't know whether to make it whether it's classified as a Christmas movie, but yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie.
Oh,
every song in that movie is amazing.
Every song in that movie is so good.
You know what those songs made?
Claymation, it's just
My list.
really good.
Those songs made my list. Of those songs on there made my list. And as you know, if you can repeat the songs, if you like the songs in
if
the movie,
the songs go
the movie's good.
in your playlist, it's a
Then the
good
movie's good.
movie, and the movie's good.
Exactly.
But yeah, the movie's great.
didn't know, now you know.
I was gonna say something I forgot. You rudely interrupted me.
You suck.
I love that movie.
Salak.
You suck, Salak. Oh yeah. I'm really disappointed though because they played it in the theaters. What was it, like November
you fell
or something?
asleep immediately, dude.
I fell asleep within the first 5 minutes and woke up and the credits were rolling. And I was
You're like, oh,
well,
that was great.
glad I paid for this. Missed
Dude,
the entire thing.
You are just like Dad, bro. You cannot.
I can't stay awake.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's insane.
I also, to be fair,
we'll literally
worked
we'll
all
be in
day
the car.
and
We'll be in the car going somewhere, and 5 minutes in, I'll be like talking, and I'll look over and be like, oh, he's asleep.
No, we'll be talking. I'm going, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be having a conversation with me as you are falling asleep, which is. I don't understand how you do that, dude. Anyways.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah. Sponsored by narcolepsy.
Sponsored by narcolepsy.
But I think, I love Nightmare Before Christmas as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love the ride at Disney World when they switch it to when they switch Haunted Mansion to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I love that ride. It's one of my favorite rides at Disney.
I just love being on that ride and listening to kids cry when the first little like thunder happens. Like,
who did that? Not me, right? Do you remember that when we went and I was like 14 and I was like screaming to not be? Yeah. That was a low point. No, don't mention it.
I want to mention it.
That was a low point.
That was a very low point.
I was such a chicken, teenager, child person.
Oh God, the horrors of Disneyland.
I know. Jack Skellington. Oh, dude, the character in the wheelchair though actually scared the bejesus out of me.
Dude, that guy's actually scary.
That guy's he's still
the
creeps me out,
boogeyman doesn't scare me as bad as the guy.
The boogeyman is a piece
Sally.
of cloth.
Sally.
You trying to poison me?
Fog's breath.
There's nothing more suspicious than fog's breath. Okay,
that
what's
guy's
next?
creepy.
Oh gosh. Okay, I have 3 more.
And it's already 25 minutes.
And this is a long video. Okay, I have 3 more though. Santa Claus, the one with Tim Allen.
That one's great.
That's a classic movie. It's just the perfect Santa Claus movie, and nobody else has been able to emulate what has made that movie so good. I think even the sequels.
They've made now what 4 of them.
Yeah, now there's a spin-off series on Disney Plus as well.
I haven't seen it yet, but I know that I like the first 3. I like the first one's the best one, and I like the second and third one enough to watch them.
Yeah, totally. That movie's great. Another thing that looks really tasty is that hot chocolate. Looks phenomenal.
A little ASMR for you.
That hot chocolate looks amazing in that video. What's next? Let's just go.
Next.
You've seen that movie. We're running out of time here.
What have I not said yet?
Because there's one in particular that I really want to dive into. That's going to take a couple minutes. I already know.
You just go next. I don't want to say the one you just... I don't want to say the one...
I know you're going to say
out of the 2 left that I have,
I know you're going to... Okay, Christmas Carol, the one with Jim Carrey. Oh. The animated one. Well, I know. I'm saying...
I haven't said that. That one's on my list.
I'm probably going to skip this last one. Okay, but there's Christmas Carol is one that I have, and then there's the last one that I have. But Christmas Carol, just a brief, synopsis of what I like about
that one's
movie
a classic. That one's like the classic Christmas movie, grumpy bah humbug to then good jolly man of Christmas.
Yeah, totally. And I like Jim Carrey a lot in that movie.
As you're saying that, I didn't know Jim Carrey was in it. I didn't know that he plays
Scrooge.
I didn't know he was
Scrooge. He voices Scrooge.
I did not know that.
But yeah, I love that movie a lot. That movie's really nostalgic for me. I remember we went to go watch that in theaters years ago when it first came out. We were all there. What was your second to last one? Let's see if you say the one I'm thinking of.
I think I know the one that you want to say last and dive into the most.
Okay, then skip that one.
The one I'm going to say next, I'm going to say the wrong one on accident.
Let's do it.
The next one is Family Man. Nope. I like that movie. Probably a movie you haven't seen.
Is amazing. I didn't write that down, surprisingly.
Probably a movie you haven't seen, but Family Man is with Nicolas Cage. A great movie. It's like
I love that movie. I watch that movie all year.
It's like fantastic. It's his life where he doesn't go with this girl.
He's a big businessman.
He's a big businessman. He's really rich. It's because it's his life without this woman, and then he has an angel or Christmas spirit send him back in that moment of instead of him leaving to New York to become this big businessman, he goes to marry this woman and they have a family and kids and everything.
Yeah, and he basically realizes what he's been missing in his life.
Yeah,
and then
he would rather be with her and this family than to go back to his life of.
Yeah, well, no, it's a beautiful movie because it starts off with him being like, "Oh, this sucks. Why am I back here?"
I need to get back to my life. Yeah,
it ends with him realizing wow, I've been living my life so wrong, and I could have been living this life this whole time.
So go watch that one.
Really
There's a disgusting scene in that one.
When they're eating
the cake and making out with the cake still in their mouth,
dude, I legitimately cannot watch that part. It grosses me out so bad.
Dude, I'm an EMT. I'll deal with blood and guts all day, but with cake in your mouth and making out, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, you're crazy for that.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, but the last one. What's the last one?
Tyler, tell me.
Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
I knew that one.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying. Do not say.
Which is funny because we alluded to that one at the very beginning.
I know. Well, I did on accident. I started going. I was like, well, we gotta.
Well, shut up.
Gotta pull through that. Yeah. The Elf movie,
love that movie.
Good, dude.
So good.
So many quotable one-liners.
And they almost didn't even cast Will Ferrell as the Elf.
You serious? Who did they almost cast?
I don't remember, but they almost didn't use him. Yeah, they almost didn't use him.
Dude, he's so good in that movie. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite one-liner from that? Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
That's a great line, and it's not even close to my favorite. Is there sugar and syrup? Yes. Then yes.
I think that's what I was gonna either quote where he burps. He's like, "Did you hear that?"
Dude, I quote that all the time.
Anytime I burp, I'm like, "Did you hear that?" Or if there's syrup in it, then yes.
No, he's like, she's like, "You like sugar?" He's like, yeah. And then he's like, "Or is there sugar and syrup?" Yes. Then yes.
Yes.
Gosh, yeah, that movie's amazing. And then when he's like, drinks the coffee and his dad's like, you don't have to drink it. He's like, okay, thank you.
It's awful.
Yeah. Gosh, what else is an amazing scene in that movie? That pasta he makes, another thing that
is something that
I'm sure would be terrible.
It's a heart attack on a plate.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be so nasty too, but it looks amazing.
But it looks really good.
I love when he's like they're decorating that huge tree that they cut down in Central Park. Yeah. And he's like, how are we gonna get this star on top? He's like, I got it. And just runs and jumps and takes out the tree. Gosh, I love that, dude.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
And then when like they're doing the snowball fight, and then and then his brother asks, "Where did you say you were from again?" After the snowball fight,
Yeah.
when he eats all the gum off of the
Yeah.
off of the railings,
If Buddy the Elf can get a girlfriend, then you can too.
then you can too. That's right.
Yep.
You can too.
I'm single.
Single during Christmas. You can watch Buddy the Elf.
Tyler,
Inspire him.
you're hurting my feelings. You're making me sad in this time of Christmas joy.
Logan's like, cut
it, Tyler.
cut it.
Learn to edit and cut it.
We can't cut in this. I don't know how.
No cuts, no edits, no nothing.
Yep, I'm not good enough for that.
So those are the movies. Those are the movies to get you in the Christmas spirit. If we missed any that you feel like,
Yeah, that you feel like
need
we
to be
might
in
not
this,
have watched, or that you feel like should have been included,
or
because
that you
these
feel
are
like you want us to watch that we didn't say.
yeah, for real. Because I
Let us
love
know.
watching Christmas movies. So if there's one that I can't think of that everyone really likes, then totally hit us. There's a couple of things that we need to check out in the comments for this video. Mac and cheese,
Christmas movies. Yeah. So
Well,
let us know.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas. Oh. Looks like Rudolph got you to the end of this video. Make sure to leave a like, a subscribe, and leave a comment on anything you want us to review next.
Yeah, so make sure to keep a lookout on our channel for the next video. It's going to be posted around Sunday, Monday-ish, and it's going to be of the first episode of the Percy Jackson series on Disney+. I'm really excited about this series because I'm a huge fan of the books.
And I've seen the movies.
And he has seen the movies. Yeah, keep a lookout for it.
Yeah.
And
have a